everyone. Not gonna lie, kind of put off filming this video because it meant I had to remember how to put makeup on more than just like my eyes, like the rest of my face that's usually covered in a mask required attention. I hope you guys are still interested in this video even though we're 2 weeks into the new year. I asked in our Facebook group and you guys said that you still wanted to see it, so here we are. My 2020 favorites. I broke it out into 3 categories. I have my beauty favorites, lifestyle, and entertainment favorites. So let's go down the row. Of course, I have a handy list here. So let's just get into it. The beauty category is quite small because 2020 did not see a lot of makeup. My skin is very happy about that. But when I did, I have been obsessed with this lipstick color. It is by Urban Decay. It's the color 1993. Nothing makes me feel older than a lipstick named for the year after I was born. It's what I have on my lips right now. It's really nice. It's called a Comfort Matte, and I don't feel like it's a matte lipstick at all. It's just really creamy. I love the color. It's like a twig, kind of brownish, reddish, maroonish. Girl does not know how to describe things, but it looks like this, and I've been wearing it a lot. It's my go-to lipstick that I always have with me, just in case the rare occasion someone sees my mouth. Very rare, because it's always covered in a mask. I discovered a new foundation this past year. It is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation plus skincare. Improves bare skin in 2 weeks. It is so lightweight, super easy to wear. Wearing it today. It just applies so smoothly. I feel like my skin can still breathe, which it's loving doing, but it still covers up the redness that I have on my nose, and it just wears really beautifully. It fades over time really nicely. It's just a lovely foundation. So if you're in the market of something that is super easy to wear but adds a little bit something to your skin, I definitely recommend this. This next product is definitely the MVP of 2020. It is Glossier's Boy Brow. And because I have such big glasses and I'm wearing a mask, you can really just only see my eyebrows. So this bad boy was imperative to make me look like I looked awake or that I was put together under mask, but really I just did my eyebrows and called it good. So some of my eyebrows today, you know, formal. Look at that beauty YouTuber look. Ooh. And I just love it. It's so easy to apply. I just brush it over my eyebrows. It's like a kind of like a thickish gel consistency, but it dries really nice and looks super natural. As far as skincare goes, I have gone through pots of this. The Origin Ginseng Oil-Free Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. This is the one I use in the morning after I get out of the shower, and I just put it on my face. It feels great. It smells great. Wakes me up without being too thick, and it dries into the skin really nicely without leaving like a weird residue behind. It's really, really good for mornings. I find I like thicker ones at night, so I see this one in the AM. I think this one falls under the beauty category as well, but I discovered cheap glasses this past year. I think I own 9 pairs now. I get most of mine from Zenni, or TIGN Eyewear is really good as well. And so as you've seen throughout the videos, I've been switching up my glasses and everything, and I wear different ones every day depending on my outfit and my mood. And it's just a really fun way to mix things up without, you know, putting too much effort in. All I gotta do is put on a pair of glasses. On to lifestyle. This is where things get really fun. I loved 2020 in regards to hobbies and interests. First up, I picked up embroidery this past year, and I've done 4 or 5 projects now, and I just really love that I can do it anywhere, watching TV, talking to people, meetings sometimes. Shh, don't tell anyone, but sometimes below the camera. Girl is embroidering. I've also really enjoyed my Bake from Scratch cookbooks. I have 2 of the 3 editions, and they are my favorite books because there's such a wide variety of different things you can cook in them. It goes from breads to cakes to cookies to like savory baked goods. So I have been working my way through them and really enjoying the process and trying new things. I try not to bake too often because someone has to eat it, but I've started this kind of routine where if I bake something, I split it up and then deliver them to my friends' doors so that they can enjoy some of my little treats and I'm not over here shoving my face full of cookies every time I bake. As far as planner things go, I really just wanted to talk about Papershire. That company, that sticker company, is freaking amazing. She does free downloadables every month on her Facebook group, so I turn those into stickers. Her designs are so cute and totally my aesthetic, and I've just been obsessed with her. My planner basically is just her stickers and wonton in a million. Next up is my coldest water bottle. It's not the most like sexy water bottle, if you can have a sexy water bottle. I don't think that's a thing. It's kind of industrious and heavy duty. I've dropped it a few times at the rock climbing gym, but this is such an amazing water bottle. I drink so much water because of it. I drank a lot before, but this is just so easy to drink a ton of water. I love the color. It's super portable. When the straw is down, it doesn't spill anywhere, and I can just lug it around. And if I ever come into an encounter with an attacker, pretty sure this would leave a nasty headache. Every year I make a photo book, and this year was no different. And honestly, I just really love looking back on the year. Throughout the year, I will have folders on my computer for each of the months where I put photos in. That way, when I'm making the book, it's a lot easier to do than being like, oh crap, what did we do last year? It's already kind of set up. And although we didn't do any travel or what felt like a lot of stuff, the photos really made 2020 a fun, memorable year. So I love it. So if you haven't started it, I definitely recommend doing a year in review book of photos or whatever. It's just so fun. I love looking back on the ones I've done previously, and it's just a great way to document each year. Now on to entertainment. Girl watched a lot of TV. Girl played a lot of games. First up, Animal Crossing. I find this hard to believe, but it is true. I got Animal Crossing back in March, and it feels like I have been playing it my entire life. Still obsessed, still love it. They're doing such good updates throughout the year that it's constantly engaging and fun, and it was a great way to stay in touch with some of my friends that I don't see very often. We had a group chat, and we were like, oh, you need to come to my island, the turnip prices are good. And it's just been a blast, and I'm very thankful for Animal Crossing. As far as TV shows go, I finally watched Schitt's Creek. I feel like such an old person for taking so long to watch it. Everyone said I'd love it. The first episode I watched like a year or so ago, and I was like, I don't like this. Of course it's amazing. It was so good. So if you haven't seen it, like me, definitely watch it. And I also binge watched The Last Kingdom. I had seen it on Netflix a few times, but the cover photo just wasn't enticing. So I finally sat down and watched it. Amazing. So good if you like Viking period shows with fighting and swords and all that stuff. I'm very into that. Like Gladiator was one of my favorite movies growing up. Russell Crowe, still have a huge crush on him, but really good show, and they're filming, I think, the next season, or they're about to start filming, so that's exciting. Lastly, I have 3 music recommendations. We've been jamming out to some good music, so I highly recommend, if you haven't listened to these yet, go onto Spotify or something and just check them out. Just give them a good listen. So Sylvanesso is the first one. She's probably the coolest person I have ever not met. I just really love her vibe. She's so confident in her videos. She puts off a really good vibe. The next one is Ripe, as in like a ripe tomato. And I've known of their music for a while now, but it just seems like they come out, or I discover a song of theirs at the right time in my life. So like when my dad passed away, the song Downward just suddenly came into my life almost like the same day, and it just really helped me get through it. Like I would listen to that song on repeat and cry, and I know it's probably about like a love between a man and a woman or a significant other, but to me it kind of reminded me of my dad and love for a father and someone who's gone, and it was sad and moving, and I would dance to it while like bawling my eyes out, and it was just really cathartic. Then the song Backup came out during the pandemic, and when we started doing all that ear saver stuff and we were drowning in orders, and we asked all of our friends to help, and they came to our rescue. The backup was there. So those are 2 songs I really recommend, but the rest of their music is just so good. And last but not least is Mount Joy. This past February, we got to see them open for the Lumineers. Their songs are just so fun. I really like, I never know the name. I think Sheep is the name of one of them. And Astrovan is really good. And that's my vibe. If you're ever curious about my musical vibe, those 3 bands kind of sum it up pretty good. So there you go. 2020. Done. Dusted. Planners in storage. Favorites in the world. We have done it. Let us move on. I've already started my list of 2021 favorites. Spoilers, it's rock climbing and Bridgerton. Big shocking news there. But thank you guys so much for watching and staying with me through 2020. It's been crazy. It's been fun. It's been terrible at the same time. And I'm pretty sure that's just what life is. But let me know some of your favorites from 2020. What was your most memorable, happy moment from the past year? I would love to know that in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to see more videos from me, and I'll see you then. Bye.